Mixtapes and Tasty Cakes podcast. I'm Bert Lepore. He's Sammy Monte Carlo. We're hanging here with Angry Mike D, and we talk about music, movies, and so much more. Larry's cooking. This is great. It'll add a little excitement to the show.
What do you
there
got?
You go.
Some
Sausage.
Sausage.
Some linguine, wine sauce.
Damn.
You know.
Fuck, we're in the wrong spot. We should
Let's just have him cook and tell us how he's doing.
Yeah, that's great, Larry.
No, I suck at cooking. I know how to make two damn things, and they both come from a fucking.
Yeah.
All right, you caught me on a good night when I actually, you know, what did Mom used to say? Apply yourself.
Yeah. Good stuff. So guess what? We're going to leave all this in. We're just going to go right into episode 86, Mixtapes and Tasty Cakes. We're here with Larry the Kid. My man Larry.
He's filming his cooking show right now.
Yeah, he's cooking the sausage. He's got the macaroni. Yeah.
Come on, man. Show that sausage.
Yeah, show the sausage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking awesome.
I'll be
Good
right over.
stuff. Yeah. Good stuff.
Nice.
All right, so Desco might pop in, he might not. Who knows? So we're going to flow with Larry. All right, so we're going to start off with we're going to talk about bands live that you've seen.
Nice.
So we're going to start off with Damien. Damien, first band you ever seen live?
First concert. Well, the first band I ever saw live was Living Color because they opened up for the Rolling Stones. That was my first concert.
Wow, that's a good one.
Yeah. And the crazy thing is I only wanted to go to see Living Color.
Awesome.
Which
Yeah,
is, you know.
Great. I saw him open for the Ramones.
Oh, wow. Really?
Crazy.
Chestnut Cabaret.
Yeah.
Yeah, I snuck it. That place was so easy to sneak into. Already fire escape door, which didn't even have an alarm when you opened it. So your buddy would go by the door, just open it up, and we just fucking pile in, man.
That's funny.
Nice. So the Ramones and Living Color, you seen?
Yep.
Wow.
I never seen them live.
They're great.
Oh, they were phenomenal. But I would have loved to have seen them with the Stones. That's a great fucking first gig, but all day long, Dave.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Yeah. Yeah. Larry, what was your first gig you ever seen?
Believe it or not, I'm a runaway. So I ran away from home at 16. So I don't remember if it was 86 or 87. It was Motorhead at the Trocadero.
Wow.
Yeah. So who was open? There was a band from my fuck. I don't know if I remember local bands, the She-Males and Anvil Bitch opened.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And then there was another band that came from, I don't know if it was Savage Thrust or it was another
Savage
metal
Thrust.
Might have been their direct support on the road with them. But overall, it was just an amazing show.
Nice.
You know, I think they were they were touring for the Rock and Roll album.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I had Filthy Animal Tail. It was the 4-piece with Phil Campbell and Wurzel.
Yeah, that was a good lineup. Oh, yeah, right.
Experience for a young dude.
Very cool. Yeah, that's cool, man. Mike D, first concert.
I always forget about Wurzel.
Why don't you tell us yours first, Albert, and then I'll go back because I'm going to top you all with my answer here. Okay. So just let's hear yours first.
I mentioned this before in the show. My first concert was in '84. Duran, Seven and the Ragged Tiger. That was my first concert, and it was pretty damn good for everybody. Yeah, it was
Who
good.
else was on there?
I have no clue. I'll say the Hooters. I don't know.
Probably like Kaja Gugu or something.
Yeah. Mike D, what's your embarrassing first one?
I didn't even say it was embarrassing, really.
I think I know what it is. It's pretty embarrassing.
It's pretty embarrassing, yeah. Man.
Oh, wait.
So how do I start with this? Because my buddy won tickets off the radio. This was like Eagle 101 or something like that. Like I might have been about like Eagle 106. Yeah, they're not. I don't even think they're in existence anymore. And he's like, I want tickets to go see Tiffany. He's like, "Do you want to go?" I'm like, "No, not really."
Cherry
Like,
Hill
come
Mall?
on, man.
Cherry Hill Mall.
Yeah, right. It was. I think it was actually the Man Music Center.
Wow.
And I'm like, "No, dude, I'm out on this one." He's like, "Come on, man." He's like, "Could be a lot of girls there." I'm like,
That was the selling
you know
point.
what? All right, I'll go. He's like, "All right, we'll come up to the radio station when we will pick up the tickets." So we go there waiting for the DJ. Finally comes out and he's like, "Yeah, I won tickets, whatever." There's a bunch of other people there. He hands out the tickets and goes and gets ready to go on air. Well, my buddy Mike says, "Well, what about my buddy over here? He won too." I'm like, "What the fuck, man? I didn't win no contest." He's like, "Shut the fuck up." I'm like, "What am I going to say if he says, what did you win?" He's like, "Shut up." The guy comes over, "All right, here you go. Here's your tickets." It was just that easy. I'm like, "Oh, man."
And where was it at?
What's that?
The concert?
I think it was like the Man Music Center.
Oh, okay.
And now for even the worst part than Tiffany, because that wasn't the first concert. Well, I wasn't the first band on the concert I saw.
Right.
It was the New Kids on the Fucking Block.
One of those tours.
At the TLA?
No,
Man Music Center.
Yeah,
Oh,
this was before they even broke. So it was like, I'm like, who the hell are these idiots? One of the guys almost fell off the stage, and all the girls there were 10-year-olds that were with their parents, and I'm like, dude, this is horrible. So that was my first concert.
Yeah, pretty bad.
Why not?
All right, moving on to the second question. Damo, give me 2 bands that were great live.
Yeah, I thought about this for a while. One of them is the Winery Dogs.
Oh,
Me
nice.
and Jaron would go see them every time, within like a 2-hour radius.
Fuck.
But
The
dude,
fuck
they're
was
so
that?
fucking good. Who?
The winds sound like winds.
Dude, your whole house is fucking shaking.
What?
Huh?
Dude.
You all right?
No, fucking weird. Your
Really?
whole house just fucking shook.
Is it still shaking?
Yes.
Must
Huh?
be some shit, dude.
Oh, the water pipe. The water pipe was doing that.
Oh my
I
God.
don't
What
know.
the
How's that-
fuck, dude?
Hey, why does that happen in the water pipe?
Dude, that's
Anybody know?
fucking weird.
What? It shakes your house?
It was like
You
a
put the
fucking
water pipe on.
earthquake.
Sometimes I hear fucking crazy. Ghetto
That's like
fabulous,
air, I
baby.
think. That's like a lot of air in there, man.
What
Mike
was that
D,
shit you were
Mike D almost
smelling?
took a heart attack. Why is that?
I'm ready to put my shoes on and run out the door. It's like an earthquake going to happen or something.
My fat ass was stable. I didn't move at all. All right, so going back to the question, Damo,
I got to stop smoking.
2 bands that were great live.
Winery Dogs. I saw them first time I saw them at Starland Ballroom, maybe like 2014 or 2015.
Nice.
That was the band with Mike Portnoy.
Oh, wow.
Was Glenn Hughes in that at the time?
No, it's that's a band. It's
Right?
Richie Coxon,
Oh, nice.
Billy Sheehan, and
Okay.
Mike Portnoy. It's a trio.
Yeah. That's right.
Dude, and they were like just
Well,
like
that's
phenomenal.
Top shelf musicianship right there.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, but you
Also
know
band.
what? Incredible songs. I mean, great
Yeah.
songs, great harm. I mean, it was just like perfect, everything you want. I mean, yeah, incredible musicianship. Like, but they had great songs and great vocal harmonies. I never knew Portnoy could sing. Guy would,
Yeah.
he was doing like, all the harmonies and everything. But it was just like phenomenal, man.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then the other one is every time I go see him is Michael Monroe. Always just like incredible live, incredible. And I could have put any show down. It doesn't even matter.
Right. How about you, Larry?
Believe me, I'm going to throw off the cuff and fuck you both up. My favorite show that I've ever seen was at the Spectrum, and it was fucking Peter Gabriel
Wow.
Nice.
on the Spectrum. That fucker is an artiste, man.
Oh yeah.
like,
yeah.
Not only the songs, the performance, there's just, I don't even know how to fucking explain it. It was just, I was absolutely blown away. Like, just, you don't have to, with me, it's always been like, I grew up more into punk and metal, but I was also a huge Cars and Blondie fan.
Mhm.
And like, I liked shit that just, it just reminded me of good times. You know what I mean? What was on the radio at the time.
Mhm.
Like I took my house to like 80s new wave. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wait, yeah, the Peter Gabriel, and I would say my second one was In Excess.
Nice. Yeah. Nice. How were they live?
And then
They were good,
like,
huh?
you know, can't fucking argue with a good live Slayer gig either. You
For
know,
good
Yep.
measure, we'll throw in the Slayer.
Yep.
Nice. Mike D.
I get my metal card back from you.
That's all right. You got it. They're both good bands live, I'm sure. Mike D, what you got?
This is kind of tough, but I'm going to go with I think just because of the surprise value how good they were.
Tiffany
was definitely New Kids on the
Oh,
Block.
I think he's going Debbie Gibson this round.
Yeah, that was the third
No,
band.
man. System of a Down. They were just amazing. live.
Fucking great live.
I didn't think they were going to be that good live, and they just man,
Yeah, they're
they
incredible,
killed
man.
it.
Yeah.
Who was that?
System of a
System
Down.
of a Down.
Oh, they're fucking great live. Yeah.
Great live.
They're
Yeah.
the heavy metal Dead Kennedys.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I
I
remember
could see that.
I went to that gig. I think I went to that gig. Mike was at the gig with me, and
Well,
Yeah,
that was my birthday actually too. So, and
Mhm.
Michelle, I mean, I'm sorry, Michelle couldn't make it for some reason. I think.
Yeah.
But she gave me her ticket, which was I was grateful for that.
yeah,
Nice.
and I'll tell you what, they played
was
almost
it
every
Annie?
song straight through without talking.
Was it Annie that couldn't go? I can't remember.
Michelle couldn't go anyway.
Michelle, that's right. Yeah.
So they played every song almost straight through. It was insane. It was great. It was so good. They might have talked once, you know. Yeah, it was good. For me, oh, Mike, you got a second one.
I got a second one.
Yeah, you can pick
Yeah,
another one.
too.
Two.
I really
Twofer.
threw one.
Oh,
Two.
it's two.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say this is another one. I mean, it's not even one of my favorite bands. It's actually a band I'm not really even fond of. But man, Whitesnake, and it was just a cool experience because we went earlier on. My buddy stuffed out for tickets. I forget what concert it was, but they ended up giving him passes to go do this Whitesnake concert that was being filmed at the Spectrum at the time. And he was like, "You want to come along?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." So we went in the morning time, and it was like an hour after we came in my door. So we rushed over there and did the concert thing. And after the concert, David Coverdale came out and gave everybody in attendance tickets to the concert later that night.
That's pretty cool.
So
Yeah.
that was really cool. And you know, I'm grateful to that band. They were great in concert, just not my thing. But what are you going to do?
Yeah, good live.
Aldridge on
Yeah,
drums.
great live.
Yep.
Aldridge was on drums.
Steve
Yeah,
Vai.
he was on drums. Yep. That was.
Yeah,
a
I
good
believe
tour.
was it Steve Vai on guitar?
It
maybe
was
on that
Steve
point?
Vai.
Yeah, during that
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like I think it was Sarzo, Vi, Aldridge, Coverdale, and who was the other
Bird.
guitar player?
Adrian
Vandenberg?
Vandenberg.
Yeah.
Vandenberg,
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep. Yeah, great.
Nice.
That's an all-star lineup then. Okay, for me, bands that were great live. Skid Row when they opened up for Bon Jovi, unbelievable, man. Oh my god, just
Yeah.
the energy. I mean, just unbelievable live band. And for the second one is Metallica at the Monsters of Rock, JFK Stadium.
Yep, I was there. That was amazing.
I
Crazy.
never saw them live.
Owned that gig. By
Hey,
far.
how-
Really? You never saw
Yo,
it?
Larry, how crazy it was right before Injustice came out. How crazy was that gig?
Yeah, they only played Harvester of Sorrow off it.
That's it. That was the first song we played
Yep.
from there.
Oh
yeah.
wow.
Like a couple songs from, I know they did, like 2, maybe 3 songs off Kill 'Em All, and the rest was Puppets and fucking Lightning, man. Yeah, they owned that day. That's when you just couldn't fuck with Metallica.
Yeah.
Come near them. They just owned every goddamn thing. Yeah, they were at the end of an arena kicking your teeth in,
Yeah.
and that's when they were
Awesome.
off.
Yeah.
That was our Metallica. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's one of my favorite gigs ever. It was just, I mean, the whole gig I loved, but Metallica was just something else. It was
Right.
just, whew.
Yeah.
And the first time hearing Harvester of Sorrow, I was blown away. I was like, oh
Mm.
my God, it's so damn good. Okay, moving on to the next one. This one's a tricky one. Band that stunk live. What do you got, Damo? Not it
Oh,
could be
man,
just
this
one time.
is-
It don't have to be all the time. It could be just one time you caught them, they were pretty bad.
This is I actually have 2, but this one, the first one that came into mind was Motley Crue.
Nice,
Dude,
yeah.
Every time I see them, they're just, I mean, Tommy Lee's always great, but just overall, I mean,
You got to be talking about Vince.
Yeah.
no, man, it's just everything. I mean, it always sounds It always sounds empty. I don't
tape.
know, man. Yeah. It's just the records always sounded so big, and then you go see them live, and it just doesn't, just never measured up, you know. And then Vince is singing every other word, and
right.
Yeah,
they got stuff on the internet of that too. Them him just like tossing these like incoherent words out of them. People try to make sense of it.
Yeah.
And then the other one, the only time I ever walked out on a concert was maybe like 7-8 years ago. I went to go see Danzig at the Electric Factory. Dude, it was just fucking terrible.
Love Danzig.
Danzig is one of my favorites, but I just don't like Tommy Victor on guitar, man. He does all those like
all the pings,
squeals, all the Zach Wild shit on. And Danzig to me has always been like just like an evil rock band.
Yeah,
not
evil Elvis.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly,
evil Elvis. Not so much like, I mean, metal sounding like with the heavy crunchy guitars. That's never been Danzig. I always like John Christ was almost like a rock and roll kind of guitar player, you know, but evil sounding.
First two albums are the ones. Everything after that.
Yeah, I agree.
But it was just bad, really bad.
Larry, what band did you see live that was kind of stinky? At least from that one time you seen them.
Oh, fucking Korn. I'd rather listen to fucking drunk, horny cats in my alley fucking.
One of my buddies told me, I think he saw like Korn open up for like 3 bands that he liked, and all 3 times they made him almost vomit. And he's not even being like you know, like fictitious about it. He's like, no, dude, I was like literally nauseous.
Right. Yeah, they're fucking horrible.
That's funny.
Yeah, who else? There's a few that I would like. I'd rather do anything else.
Right. Yep. Mike D, how about you?
I mean, this is kind of bad. I knew it was going to be bad, and it was just, I don't even know why the fuck I went to this one. And one of my buddies had this great idea. Hey, I hear Bruce Willis is doing a concert. You want to go?
Yeah, you win.
I fucking not. And I should have fucking saved my eardrums on this one. It was just, I mean, Bruce Willis came on like an hour, maybe hour and a half late, doing fucking these just conga line of songs around the fucking state. Yeah, I think it was the Electric Factory.
Did he play harmonica?
Or the Troc? No, it was the Trocadero. It was fuck. What did you say, Dave?
Oh,
was he playing harmonica?
Well,
yes, he did have the harmonica.
Like Terrible Blues.
Yeah,
it was bad. It was really bad. And I just wanted to get out of it. I should have just got out of there.
Awesome.
Funny, man. For me, and the bill was great. If you looked at the bill, this bill was fucking great. It was Extreme, Cinderella, and David Lee Roth. And
that
was the Spectrum, or whatever.
I could see David Lee Roth being bad.
David Lee Roth,
I think, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a co-headline. Yep. And then David Lee Roth came on last that night, and I don't know, it was like Extreme was awesome, like way better than I ever thought. They were so great. Cinderella, always awesome. They were great.
Yeah,
David Lee Roth came in and he was doing that old man dance, and I don't know what the frig it was. It was almost like it was, you know, cabaret. Oh, it was Larry, it was bad. So we actually left early. I think that was like the one where, and I love David Lee Roth, but I'm like, man, he's just like old all of a sudden. Like, what's going on?
Are you saying recent?
Guy you sit next to
91
that talks to the back of the fucking seat.
Yeah.
They're like, get away, talking to the fucking telephone pole.
Yeah. It was like the 90s. Yeah, it was 90 something.
Yeah.
I mean, that tour, I mean, as far as the 3 bands, that's a great bill, you know?
I'm trying to think when I saw Cinderella.
On
it was
paper,
like the long cold winter. When was that? 89?
Yeah, they're always
88?
Something like that. Yeah. They're always
I think it was 88.
Yeah, they're always good. I see them with Bon Jovi.
I wasn't in high school yet.
And that was great. And I seen them a couple other times. Cinderella's always a good band. But David Lee Roth kind of shit the bed.
Cinderella was definitely like that sucks that they came out, that they had to come out and play that game at that time, because they were so far ahead of every other fucking band that came out in that, in my opinion anyway, in that time frame, as far as like, musicianship, song crafting. I just thought they were like fucking leaps and bounds, above most of those bands that came out at that time.
Oh yeah.
And it was, they're ours. They're from our end.
Yeah.
Our neck woods. Fuck all y'all.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
exactly. I'm with you.
And
on
that
that.
drummer, I've always been a fan of Fred Corey, man. I just always dug his solid fucking
Yeah,
playing.
he's solid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fred was great, man.
Yep. Damo.
I think he's doing tracks for hockey teams or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
a
he's
lot of
doing
guys
that.
do other stuff.
Yeah, he's doing that. He's doing
LA.
that, like TV shit and stuff.
Yeah, that's a good gig.
Yeah,
Yeah,
really
absolutely. Damo, next question. Band that was better live than you thought they were going to be.
A buddy of mine drove me to see Quiet Riot. It was like when they reunited with the original lineup, and I never liked Quiet Riot, man. When I was a kid, I just never got into them until I saw them live, and I was like, holy shit, they're like fucking phenomenal. Like,
was
probably
that
one of the best
down in the warehouse by the fucking river like a bunch of years back?
I remember that. It was around that time though. It wasn't there. But it was definitely right around that time.
Right. Yeah, they were fucking great live.
Yeah, they were incredible, man. One of the, and ever since then I kind of, started paying attention and, checking out the stuff again.
That was the Mental Health lineup
from the Upspec.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They're just on fire, man. Great band.
Yep. Yep. Larry, how about you? Who was a surprise for you?
You know what? Let me think about this, because there are a few that I fucking like. Because to me, a lot of times, like I am educatable here. Like if I can, hate a fucking band, but I can be converted. You know what? Let me not pass judgment on them until I see them live.
Yeah.
And then there's times where they're actually really fucking good, and I'll stop talking shit.
Yeah.
God, I got to think about this. Who I thought was going to suck. You know what? If I may be honest, I was on the 2001 Ozfest run. And believe it or not, as much as I wanted to fucking hate them because they were just part of that whole 90s fucking disease of fucking music, the band that blew me away as far as live was Papa Roach.
Really? Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty good live.
And he knows how to command a crowd. And that's what you want to see. You go to a rock show, you want to see fucking people, you want to see them, put some ass into the live show, get your money's worth, you know what I mean? So I was just like, fuck yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. These guys are pretty fucking good. So
you can hear on their albums, like musician wise, they were great. I'm not into the whole rap rock thing, but
they're good.
They had something.
Yeah.
Yeah. They had something.
Yeah.
I can't believe they've been around that long. It's hard to,
I know, right?
It's like, holy shit, they have been around.
Yeah. Mike D, how about you? Any surprise for you?
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to have to say, this is a big one too. Soundgarden.
Yeah.
And I wasn't a huge fan of them at all. And they opened up for Guns N' Roses.
Yep.
And man, they just fucking tore the house down.
Yeah, that's when they were still kind of like Led Sabbath.
Yeah.
It was like right when they're, I think Bad Motor Finger Kicked.
Yeah. It was that tour. It was part of that tour.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. They're great live. I've seen them once or twice, so they're really good.
And I'm surprised because usually Guns N' Roses push their opening acts into the back a little bit with sound wise, but nah, man, Soundgarden they were just in your face.
Cornell's fucking powerful, man.
Great.
For me, and I'm actually a fan of this band, and they were so good live, it made me a bigger fan. Motorhead. I seen them. It was, I don't know if it was 10, 12 years ago. And it was my cousin Nikki's birthday. I was working at the Electric Factory. So I was actually working the show, but Nikki had these VIP tickets for a bunch of us that were just together, kind of like friends thing. And it was his birthday party. And that's the first time I ever seen Motorhead. And I liked them before, but I knew the big songs, good 10 songs. After seeing them live, even my wife said, who don't know nothing about Motorhead, it was like, oh my God, they were unbelievable live. I couldn't believe how good they were. I was like, wow.
Yeah, they're just the gold standard of live fucking high energy rock and roll. Them and AC/DC.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even think that about Motorhead. I would think, okay, we're just going to go out there and and just leave. But
bullshit.
So good.
I would have never thought that.
Yeah, I couldn't believe how good they were live. I'm like, I mean, I knew they would be good, but they were great live, enough to make me want to listen to even more, But yeah, right. I thought they were so good, man. I don't know what tour it was, but it was probably like 10, 12 years ago. Next question. Damo. Band you never saw, but want to see.
For some reason, I'd never seen the Scorpions.
Scorpions.
Never saw them. And I'm not like the hugest
I like this
fan, but I would like to see them. I never. It's like
they're good live. They're good live.
Oh yeah, I bet they are, man. I just can't believe. Like, I'm trying to think.
Yeah, they're doing
sure
a Vegas residency now. They got Mickey D on drums now.
Yeah,
how crazy is that?
Yeah,
he's great too, man.
So they're number one on the bucket.
What he can actually do, but hey, that's still a good addition.
Yeah,
right. Yeah,
yeah.
Not like that last fucking clown they had.
Yeah, yeah.
That dude was a fucking.
Who was the guy that played
that's
a
band
while?
that would make me leave the room. I couldn't even go see them.
Who's
James Kodak.
Kodak, that's it.
Sister.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Kingdom Come.
that's crazy.
James Kodak, Contact, or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, that's
that
the dude. That's the dude. What about you, Larry? I mean, you've seen a lot of shows. Who haven't you seen that you want to see?
Who's that?
For you, what band would you like to see you never seen?
Oh, well, the band I would have always regretted not being able to see that I can't see anymore was ZZ Top.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, I never seen it.
You know what? That's another one. That's another
or,
one.
And I regret never being able to see the Clash.
Right. Yeah. Wow. How about you ever see Strummer? Was it Strummer by himself? You ever see?
No,
that,
I never got to see that.
Yeah. No,
I mean, I got to see. Yeah, I got to used to work for the Damned, so I got to see them at least.
Right.
But
that's cool,
yeah, I saw them.
Got to never get my band I always regretted not being able to see punk wise was the Clash.
Yeah.
So,
Mike D, how about you?
I would probably say Pink Floyd.
oh
And-
yeah,
Good one. I never seen.
Yeah, I mean, I should have went. There's so many opportunities, and I just never jumped on it. And Mars Volta, who opened for System of a Down, but we got there a
We
little
caught
late.
the end of Mars.
We caught like the tail end of it.
we caught just the noise part. It was the end.
Yeah.
That's funny. For me, there's two, and I would say there's two that I really wanted to see, and they're still around. They're still touring, and I love Rob Zombie. I never seen him live, and he's so good. I
Oh,
heard
great.
live.
Yeah, I forgot about that. He's really good.
So I
Really
never
good
seen
live.
Rob Zombie. I can't hear you.
What's
That
Good
was that?
show, man. Good show.
I again not the I what. Fuck off. Anyway, Rob Zombie tour. I used to work for Monster Magnet, and we did the first
Love Monster Mag. Yeah.
Rob Zombie tour, and I want to fucking say that he just brought something to the table, but he didn't.
Really?
He was
Wow.
fucking mean, but his band guys were great. It was Riggs, Johnny Tempesta, and Blasco, who plays for Ozzy.
Yeah.
But-
It's a good lineup.
And Rob and Dave from Monster Magnet had some past beef. And so Rob and his camp, like his crew were just so fucking mean to us. It was like very unpleasant.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah. That's
So,
so.
but
Wait, was that the? I don't know if that was the one where we did the lecture factory. I can't even remember who opened for him.
That tour we did the Tower Theater.
Oh, okay.
Was that when Monster Magnet was on the Power Trip tour or Dopes Infinity?
Yep.
Either one, right?
I
Dope.
was doing guitars for Ed on that tour.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're another great band. Great band.
Yeah, underrated.
Yeah, totally. And then my other band and they're touring and they're huge right now, and I haven't seen yet. Every time they come, something's up. Is Ghost. I really want to see Ghost. I haven't seen them.
Oh yeah. Never got to see him. I can't wait to see him. Great live show, and I love the songs.
Yeah,
knows how
great
to
band.
Mhm.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got to try and get on that next time they come. All right. We're going to go on to a bunch of bullshit questions. Damo, would you consider yourself overly optimistic or overly pessimistic?
Heck,
How about realistic?
All right, we'll give you that. Damo goes with realistic. How about you, Larry?
Wait, which which usually comes out to be pessimistic.
Right.
there's a fine line right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. How about you, Larry? What do you consider yourself?
I prefer to remain optimistic until I'm proven otherwise. I mean, I can't imagine just living in a perpetual state of pissed off. You know what I mean? It's just not. I mean, it usually ends up me getting pissed off, but I always hope for the best.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
While I'm actually surprised that I actually get it. So, you know, so there's that.
We're going to go to optimist till proven wrong. Mike D, my favorite pessimistic person.
I try not to be. I try real hard not to be.
Yeah.
But man, especially these last few years, man, it's just rough. It's really rough right now. So,
well, we know where you're at. I got to say, I try and go optimistic as much as possible. You know, kind of like where Larry's at. I'll stay, you know, as positive as possible till shit gets on my nerves. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I try and stay positive. Okay, so moving on to the next question. Are you more logic or emotion, Damo?
Probably emotion. I think that's the first thing, and then I got to think it through, and then that's where the logic sets in.
But emotion first. How about you? How about you, Larry?
Yeah.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I would definitely go with emotion. But Damien's got one up on me because usually the logic never hits me. So yeah, I'll just go on gut feeling, you know, and you know, sometimes it works, most times it doesn't. And you know, the wife will put me in check about it. So
yeah. Mike D.
it's just a balancing act, man. You got to be able to balance it. You know, if you're just too logical, you become a robot. If you're just too emotional, you're just this crying, laughing person all the time. So,
yeah, I don't know. For me, I go with emotion. I'm like Nike, just do it. I'm like, fuck it. You know what I mean? So, and then, you know, the logic sets in after go, oh, I didn't think of that afterwards, you know, but hey, it is what it is. Moving on to the next question. Damo, you consider yourself more book smart or street smart?
what is that?
Yeah, I don't know. Probably street smart.
Damo goes with street smart. How about you, Larry?
Street smart by far. Yeah. By far. I'm not a book as much as I like, you know, I used to read a lot, but then my eyes went to shit. So I wait for the movies.
There you go. Yeah, there you go. Mike D.
You grow up in the city, you got to be street smart. So,
yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know, I do like reading a good book from time to time.
I read and I still don't know shit. Definitely going street smart. I'm still listen. I told you before. Me and Mike got this thing where we on the fucking PlayStation or Xbox, whatever. We go head to head with fucking Scrabble. Now listen, I've been spelling I can't tell you. It's embarrassing how many hours of Scrabble we played. Okay, I still can't spell fucking right. I still fuck up shit all the time. You know what I mean? I'm like, you think by now I can spell all these words? Nope.
And you write lyrics for your songs.
And I text them to Damon, and they're always fucking jacked.
You know what? I think your problem is pronunciation. You're calling Sri Lanka Sri Lanka.
Yeah, Sri Lanka. Yeah, the podcast got ranked like number 8. Got ranked number 8. We're like, where it's at? I'm like, Sri Lanka or whatever. Damon's like, I don't even know what the fuck that is. I'm like, did you see this? That we got charted? He's like, yeah. I'm like, where's it at? Sri Lanka. I don't know. He's like, it's in India. I'm like, I have no fucking clue if it's around the corner. You know? Fuck. Somebody's listening. Okay, next question. Pick one food. It don't have to be just one food totally, but one food you could eat every day and it wouldn't bother you.
Pizza. That's an easy one.
Damo with the pizza. Larry.
Yeah.
That varies. I go in phases, but recently it's been chili dogs.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
exactly.
Next day it's quite a brutal experience. The last time we had them, I actually made Brussels sprouts too. Yeah, not the greatest of combos when you take your first sip of coffee in the AM, you know.
It was a lot of blast off. There was a lot going on.
Yeah. Yep.
And, you know, I guess, well, I know Damien lives with his girlfriend. Larry's married. I'm Larry. I'm Larry. I'm married. I'm married. So it's like, you know, you have your significant other, and as soon as you're blasting, you're like, yo, smell. Did you smell that? Did you smell it? You know, you're all proud of it, you know.
Hey, baby, I think I lost my sock under the covers. Can you help me find it?
Yeah, boom.
Guess what? Because I'm at work all day. I'm just freaking blasting everything. I don't even care anymore. We got this window up that divides us from the customers. All my coworkers get it, and we're all wearing masks. And they're like, "How am I smelling this?" It's great.
Every time I fart around Don, I always blame it on like a squeaky floorboard or something.
Or you'll do it in the car, you know?
Got a cat. The cat.
Blame it on that cat. That cat's got a noisy asshole.
I think of all the years I've had my cat, I only think I heard her fart once.
Dude, my dog always farted, man. This little chihuahua. Oh my God. Every time he woke up.
Yeah. And I like how the dogs will do it and then look at it like it's somebody else. They look around like,
no, he didn't even care. He just let him rip. Just kept on going.
Like we're used to blaming him on the dogs. When the dog farts, it blames it on you.
Yeah, exactly.
What do you do that for?
Mike Day, what could you eat every day?
Definitely pizza. I mean, we can do so many things with it. So many different toppings, gravy, no gravy.
Yeah.
Pizza.
I'm going to go pizza too, even though I love Larry's answer. It was totally not what I expected. It was great. Fucking awesome. Damo, if you could only pick one, coffee, tea, alcohol, or soda, what do you go with?
Alcohol or soda?
Coffee, tea, alcohol, or soda?
Probably alcohol.
Really?
Yeah, just enjoy a beer.
Nice.
Wow, I was surprised. How about you, Larry?
I'm a coffee fiend to a point where it's like a brutal addiction. I drink so much of it, like from the time I wake up until like at night. Like I and then every once in a while I'll drink a glass of water to offset. But I wouldn't say a coffee.
He comes down off a can of Red Bull.
Yeah.
That's a rarity for me, man. That shit fucked me up. But like,
yes.
I'm spring for the good coffee I get from the Italian market, but you know what I mean. I like a nice dark roast, put some pep in your step, keep the pipes clean, and I'm easy. You know what I mean. But I'm a coffee guy. Yeah.
Nice. Mike D.
I'm with Larry on this one. Coffee, man. Coffee.
Yeah, me too. I'm with Larry too. You need that cup of coffee in the morning, otherwise you can't.
Dude, I could have a pot of coffee at night and still go to sleep.
Yep.
Oh yeah, me too. Yep, me too. Yep. Okay, moving on to the next question. Damo, Hetfield or Mustaine? Can only have one.
Hetfield.
Damo with James Hetfield.
How about you, Larry? Metallica a little bit more.
It depends on which era of Hetfield. I mean, like Mustaine's pretty much remained constant. You know what I mean? As far as like being loyal to classic metal. But I mean, like now I would choose Mustaine. But back in the day, you couldn't fucking top Hetfield.
Yeah.
You know, in Hetfield now, I mean, whoever fucking told him he can sing is the same jackass that told Anthony Kiedis he could sing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Hetfield can't sing. He needs.
You might be right. It was probably what's his name,
Rick Rubin.
Who's that? Rick Rubin.
Bob Rock.
Rock. It was Bob Rock.
Bob Rock.
He kept it true. You know, he didn't veer off. You know, he did that really shitty Risk album when they were trying to go alternative.
Yeah, that was bad. That was bad.
Mm-hmm.
Terrible. But you know, overall, he kept it metal. He kept it true. You know, fucking James just like fell off years ago.
Yep.
You know,
Mike D.
Yeah, I gotta go Hetfield.
Yeah, me too. Papa Het.
I love Megadeth, but they felt I'm just getting back into Metallica again. So, but to me, Megadeth fell off at a certain point.
Yeah,
but their last, I don't know, 3 or 4 records have been really, really good.
Yeah, they've been
really. I might have to check them out.
Yeah,
I haven't.
Really good.
I pretty much gave up on his new stuff.
Yeah, I mean it's in line with the old shit. I mean, they're pretty. Yeah, he's got a great band.
Riffs. He still knows how to write a clever riff.
Yeah.
Got great musicians in the band.
Hey, we were blessed to have both of them bands at a young time for us. Back to back. I mean, they were. Yeah. I mean, and I like both. I was a fan of. A little more Metallica. I like Megadeth a lot. Metallica took the edge for me. Hetfield was God back then. Definitely. definitely, especially up to the Injustice, especially up to Injustice. Like you didn't fuck with the head.
I think the Black Album was the last, because it was a good departure with still great songs. Everything after that, you just knew shit was going south.
Yeah.
Stop giving a shit. They could, at that point, they knew they could fart onto a CD and sell 1 million copies. Stop giving them.
Yeah.
How many songs you really hear more about fucking James's rehab stints?
Yeah.
We're over.
Yeah. Okay, so this one you might have to think about for a little bit, or maybe not. Last song you heard. Could have been anything. Could have been on the radio. Could have been whatever. Last song you heard, Damo.
Shit. What's that? The song from Dirty Dancing. I had the time of my life.
Wow.
Stuck in my head. Well, there's this.
Wow.
There's this picture on Facebook I saw yesterday. It's Ace Frehley and Vinnie Vincent from that show that they did last week
Fest,
or 2 weeks ago, and like Vinny's holding like Ace's arm or something. It's kind of like a funny picture. So someone did like some animation thing where both their mouths are singing I Had the Time of My Life, and Vinnie Vincent's doing the female part, and it's actually pretty fucking funny.
I gotta look for that.
So after seeing that, it kind of got stuck on my head, and I think that's the last thing I heard.
That's pretty good. I gotta check that out. That's funny. How about you, Larry?
All right, it'd probably have to be Faceplant Pavement from Trashlight Vision, because I gotta learn a bunch of their tunes for next Saturday's show, which you guys are also playing.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. I was going to ask you if you wanted to plug it.
Yeah, looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Cool.
As of now, it's still go at regular time.
Mm-hmm.
If anything switches up as far as time, if they implement that curfew on South Street, I'll let everyone know. We'll just push it back earlier in the day, a few hours. So, but either way, it's all still a go.
Cool. We're going to hit that right before we wrap up. We're going to go back to you on that one, Larry.
All right.
So, Mike D, last song you listened to?
Song, I don't know what song wise, but right before I came on, I was listening to the OCs. I couldn't tell you what song it was.
Right, but it was the OCs. That's good enough.
It was the OCs.
For me, and I just ordered it the other day, and I just got it in the mail today. I didn't put the vinyl on yet, but I did listen to one of the songs off of it. The new Crowbot record. I think the record's called Feels Good, and the song was Holy Ghost. Crowbot. I can't say enough about them. I love them. If you like Soundgarden and all that stuff, you love them.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
It just came out, Al?
Yeah, I think it just came out either this week or last week or something like that. But they're so good, especially if you like. I don't know if you ever heard them. If you ever listen to Stoner Rock, the singer's so good.
Well, you said they're like a Pennsylvania band, right? Or near Philadelphia?
Yeah, I think they're
local,
Pottsville. Pottsville.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But the singer Brandon Yeagley or something like that, he's unbelievable. I seen him on the Jericho Cruise, and that's first time I really seen them, and I was like, wow, this guy's dynamic. He had some humor to him. He had a great stage presence, and the songs are fucking great. Really, really good. Okay, guys, so that's it. So we're going to move on to well, you know what? I do got one more question. Damo, we all might have the same answer here. What do you think the first person to milk a cow was trying to do?
What do you think? It's pretty obvious.
I wonder what this thing does.
Right.
Oh, man.
It's exactly what happened.
I guess we were all going to say the same thing. All right. So to more of a serious thing, we have a big show coming up at JC Dobbs. Larry, if you want to fill us in with the date and all that stuff.
It is the memorial charity show in memory of our buddy, friend, and bandmate Roger Segal. It's at Dobbs on South next Saturday on the 18th. Got a great lineup. Doing a Trashlight Sinatra set, which is, members of Roger's bands. Like, we all came together and going to do songs from each of the bands. You guys are playing Monte Carlo. We got Mikey Prima Donna's band, the Prima Donna's playing. We got Live Not on Evil, which is Rob from Crash Bang Boom's band, and our buddy Johnny Douglas's band, Candy Cigarettes. We're doing raffles. We're getting rid of a new leather jacket, a bass guitar. AC's bringing some coffee down from his coffee company. All proceeds will be going to Autism Speaks and St. Jude's Hospital. it's a celebration of his life. It's for his musical family, by his musical family. And it's, you know, it would be something that he would definitely be at. And he will certainly be there in spirit when we raise our glasses. And, you know, it's going to be a good time. You know what I mean? So I just want everyone to have fun. I don't want it to be some sad fucking wake shit. You know, that's not what this is. This is the celebration. So as of now, it's still a go at regular time. We'll see how South Street behaves this weekend.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
Yeah, I hope.
And you know,
I
Larry,
think we'll be all right.
You work up South Street, so you got to come.
Yeah, I was there
all
for
the
that.
time. Thank God you're okay, man.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was way down, but like, you know, I was there. You know, usually when you see a stampede of people come from 4th to 5th, the wrong direction on South Street, it's a pretty good indication that it's time to lock the fucking door at the bar.
Yeah.
So, so I just grabbed a bunch of people that were out front. Get in here, and I locked the door. And then all the cops are like just speeding down. You know, we didn't know what it was at that point. Then we found out later. And then we closed early and everybody was safe. And, you know, so, right.
What time did this happen?
I think it was around 11:30 is when that happened. But like, it was really heated. Like it was just started getting super crowded early and there was already fights in the streets. And like, you know, there was already like 2 stampedes coming up, you know, earlier from 4th Street because they're beating the crap out of each other on 4th Street. So I just already had a bad vibe about how the night was going to progress. And sure enough, that super nasty shit happened. And, you know, it's sad. But at the same time, you know, maybe that lit a fire under people's asses to, you know, put that shit in check. So
yeah, I hope so.
Yep. Okay, guys. So we'd like to thank LTK for coming on. Appreciate you, brother. And,
I love you, man.
Thank you.
Love you too, man. Desco, missing. Where's Waldo? Where's Desco?
You know what? Cover this. I'm going to text him and tell him he fucking missed it.
I'm like, oh, man. I could only hope that he was trying to get on this whole time and couldn't get on, trying to figure it out.
That's probably what happened.
I heard my phone like beep as a text. So I'm wondering if I didn't want to leave this screen because I don't know if I would go out or whatever.
Right.
But I guarantee you, as soon as I get done, that's him that texted me.
That's great.
Yeah.
Well, tell him we said hello and we'll have these guys on again. He's always a good time too, man. So
yeah.
Larry, we'll see you
next week. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he's great. We'll see you guys during the weekend. So take care. Be safe.
By the way, I told Davian load-ins around 2:30 because your guys are getting a sound check too.
Oh, cool. Appreciate that. Appreciate it.
Ready?
Yep.
All right.
Sounds
Love you
good.
guys. Let me sign off.
All right, man.
Thank you, Larry. Take care, buddy.
You too.